Gets a good foot in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Out to the right. Aimed beyond the defence. Played out to the right. The ball goes in. And he thumps it clear. Dybala. Knocks it out wide. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Over to the left. He's through here. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Rafael Leao. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Rijkaard. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao will not want... There's the header! Goal! Monaco! And Monaco take the lead. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
That's just a great leap to get his head to it. He seemed to read it better and want it more than anyone else, and he made it his.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Tries to play it through. So what can they make of this? Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. And he's been shifted off it.
This is the time you need that pace.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. You can run onto that.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Dybala. He has found the way. Dybala! It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that really is so impressive. Monaco are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Dybala. Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking to play him in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got tall. Off the post.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Dybala. Seedorf. And here's Rafael Leao. And this is Shevchenko. Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Dybala. Monaco looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Maldini gets across to intercept that. That's a good ball out wide. Tries the cross. Buffon deals with that nice and simple. And it's Kaka, spread out to the left, Maldini, now it's Rafael Leao. Seedorf is there, and he can pick it up. Nicely spread. Ball's played through, he's in plenty of space here, and Dybala!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Paulo Dybala certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
That's a decent clearance. Frosinone looking to go forward now. Distributed tidily. Can he get onto this? And that'll be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Monaco certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Monaco in control at half-time, 2-0.
Merci d'accueillir les deux équipes.
And the second half gets underway. Shevchenko, oh, perfectly measured that. And this is Dybala, played in. Oh, what a climb! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
A case now of complete control. Rafael Leao. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Frosinone looking to pass their way through, and the counter is on. Always onto this. Decent chance! He's kept it out just.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Tries to get it clear. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, it's terribly wayward. Fired deep. Oh, smashing header! Keeper's got his work done.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be...
Up he goes! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match,
There will be a throw-in.
514.
Frosinone can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Seedorf. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Seedorf, who's set up one goal so far. Out of play for a goal kick. Monaco finding their passes. Seedorf turns back here, probably the best option. Rijkaard. And it's Bonucci. Seedorf. And it's Dybala. And Mateus. Kaka. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Shevchenko. Chance for a shot! It's hit and again! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Monaco are having a ball here. And he's forced to go back. No way through there. Out of play for a throw. Now, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Changement.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's picked his way through. Rafael Leao proves just a little bit too strong. He's got away. Great vision. Kaka. Played down the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Monaco certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rafael Leao.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Kaká. Can he get on the end of this? Mateus! Defending of the desperate variety.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
4 added minutes on the board. He's in a great position here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Dybala taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Monaco definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Can he get it through? Oh, good take in a good area. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Berardi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Nemanja Matic, is a beacon of stability, Peter. His role is to keep the team's overall shape and balance and ensure that defensive stability when a lot of players around him will be looking to get forward.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, they could break here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rafael Leao goes on a run down the left wing. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rafael Leao! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. Mateus! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Monaco really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Ball driven towards the far post. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. No goals as yet. And here's Rafael Leao. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And his chance for a shot! Goal! Monaco! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Monaco are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Looking for the run. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It's gone out for a throw-in. Played through into space. Berardi is in a really good position out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries the cut back. Oh, that was vital. Seedorf goes looking wide. Maldini makes the interception.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the finish!
Rafael Leao really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Looking for a runner. And he thumps it clear. That's a throw. Oh, it's come loose. And he's there to belt it away.
Monaco really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cleared without hesitation. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, perfectly measured that. Good read, needed to be. Seedorf. Rijkaard, tidy with his distribution. Played out to the right. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Berardi goes short. Played into the box. Cleared away. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Kone. Now, who's going to be first to this? And they can counter here. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Monaco really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Monaco go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Kone. That has not gone well. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Dybala providing an outlet on that flank. And this is Shevchenko. Now the delivery. He's got tall. He's done very well to get to that.
Rafael Leao actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Climbs up big. Oh, off the bar. And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Matic. And it's Kone. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. Berardi. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Kaka. Now it's Dybala. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Kone. Defending in numbers sharp and uncompromising. Could move up a gear here. Shevchenko. And this is Shevchenko. Big chance! Off the post. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Monaco got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. And he's being shifted off it. That's a sharp pass. Kaka. Shevchenko looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
He shifted it to the flank. Rafael Leao in acres of space out wide.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Opts for safety. Maremovic. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Matic.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Kone. And it's Berardi. Has a look and plays it forward. Tries to play it through. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 99.
So there's going to be another change here.
Lasciano il campo per
Berardi with the short one.
il numero 25.
Now it's Berardi. Skims one in. Buffon claims it. Safe hands. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Berardi. Now it's Berardi. Kaka. Out to the left it goes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Monaco can consider themselves just about safe now. Aimed beyond the defence. There's the delivery. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And it's Dybala. Oh, this looks sharp. Tries to get it clear.
Cambio di giocatori.
Monaco are making a change now. And he can clear it away. Tries to pass it through. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Rafael Leao.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Kone. Now it's Berardi. Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. Knocks it into space. It's Inzaghi! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Mateus. Now it's Maldini. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Monaco can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. How would you summarise what we've seen today then? Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Looking to play him in. Roberto Baggio. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The Portuguese do have a penchant for producing great wingers, Peter, and this fella, Rafael Leao, is another really good example. He likes to play down the middle, or he'll go to the left-hand side, wherever he can kind of get his run started. Once he finds that little bit of space...
He's had a shot! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Barella running with the ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Barella. Knocks it into space. Now it's Inzaghi.
Oh, really well played.
And he's managed to get free. He's come in hard. And a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Guendouzi. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Van Basten. That's good vision. It's Vieri! Filippo Inzaghi. Albertini charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Albertini. Rafael Leao, who does have an assist to his name. Tomori kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. Tomori kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Costa Curta. Good, strong midfield running here. Roberto Baggio. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Tries to play it through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tomori cuts out the pass. Great vision. Always onto this. Costa Curta. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Serginho. Now it's Vieri. Looking for option. Can he finish? He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets...
He's having a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bergomi makes the interception. Nicely weighted ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Inzaghi. Albertini. Now that's well seen too. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Barella. Now, can they get him away? Filippo Inzaghi. Serginho. Barella.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's... Inzaghi! Guendouzi. There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Vi ricordiamo, signore e signori, che è possibile acquistare i souvenir nelle apposite aree dello stadio. Attenzione, un cambio.
So once again, we're underway. And that is a little undercooked. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Barella powering forward here. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Baggio. Roberto, terrific header! Decent enough try.
Shevchenko is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Cafu. Barella. Now it's Vieri. Cafu. And this is Vieri. It's Vieri! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Pescara do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And this is Inzaghi. Oh, important interception. Costa Curta goes back to front. Tries to pass it through. Gullit picks it up out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Pescara with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, smashing header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Roberto Baggio has found the net here, of course. Pescara perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Barella. And it's Guendouzi. And this is Van Basten. Albertini. Now it's Gullit. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Guendouzi. Van Basten. Vieri! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Cafu. Barella. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Nicely aimed pass. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Pescara have their second corner now. Milan are looking to go forward now. Good pressure, determined, intense. Cafu. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Van Basten. It's Vieri! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. And this is Inzaghi. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Cambio di giocatori.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking
Albertini! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish of true class. And they get themselves in front. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Pescara take the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Albertini has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Now there's a fine ball. He slings it in. Oh, good-looking ball. Tries from distance. That's an excellent interception. Cannavaro. Cafu. Cafu drives, shapes to shoot! And again! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken. Now he's got space here. Cafu cuts it out. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. This looks promising.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
A header! He will be livid with himself.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Viene sostituito con il...
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Can he get on the end of this? Can he get it through? And that could set him on his... He's having a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Shevchenko puts his foot on the gas. And this is Inzaghi. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Rabiot. And it's Fofana. And the shot! He has done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Lacking for neither time nor... It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che parcheggiare nell'area circostante lo stadio è severamente proibito. Siete pregati.
Into extra time we go. Pescara conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Now it's Vieri. Now that looks a decent ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Fired deep towards the back post. Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a sharp pass. Fofana. Kaka. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's a really well-measured ball. Cafu could try cutting inside here. Fofana! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Fofana has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Costa Curta. Pass somewhat off target. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Van Basten. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Forward it goes. Half-time, extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Attenzione, un cambio.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. He's found a way through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That pass isn't the best. Rabiot. Oh, it's Van Basten. Back into the middle. Good read, needed to be. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Can he get it through? And this is Shevchenko.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's a searching pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Fofana. Now it's Vieri. Cafu. And it's Fofana. Rabiot. No, that's been intercepted. Knocks it into space. That has been cut short. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Fofana. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
It has gone the full distance and then some. It will be decided by penalties. So this one to set the tone. And he puts them one up.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked a spot, and didn't change.
Inzaghi steps up for his penalty. 1-1.
He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line. Oh, what a save!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Shevchenko is second man up. That's a good penalty.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
This then to level matters.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Gullit is the third man to step forward. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Rabiot is the fourth man to step forward for them. And that is a scarcely believable miss. Mateus comes up, their fourth taker. And he sticks it away.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Saved it, and that's that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Pescara really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto?
Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of his game.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shevchenko is... and the shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and the through ball. He's picked... and Shevchenko! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Vitinha! Monaco are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, we expected better, and so did he. This looks promising. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Good read, needed to be. Maldini has got himself a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Substitution on the field.
So changes already, that is a bit of a surprise.
Well, I don't think he's going to be delighted at being substituted at this stage, especially when you consider the position they're in. He'll be a bit miffed.
And a chance! There it is! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Number 10.
Monaco finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now he's got space here. Well, played right into his path. Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's an imaginative pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Makaleli. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Shevchenko. Now, can they get him away? Looking for the run. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. A probing pass. That's good vision. That's the keeper's ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Opts for safety. And it's with the keeper. Van der Sar sends that a long way. Chelsea look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has not gone well.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Shevchenko. Can he finish? Iniesta. Looking to play him in. Nicely aimed pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Iniesta. He's a sharp little ball here. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Drogba. Oh, just big chance! Chance, surely! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Shevchenko. He's in space and looking for options. This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, here's a man adored by many. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Time for a change in personnel.
Number 6, Panucci. Coming on to replace him is number 4,
Drogba.
Belletti.
Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Bale. And he was quick to react. They get a throw in. Looking for a runner. No, that's been intercepted. Drogba. Ronaldo has created one goal already. He's found the way through. And he shoots! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And they've been given a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And the keeper beats it away.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Araujo cuts it out. Pull it. That's a cute ball. Monaco do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, this looks sharp. That's really well manoeuvred. Goes looking wide.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Bale. Tries to pass it through. Drogba! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's found some space. Oh, what a... And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Played into space. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Pass somewhat off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He can run onto that. Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. David Villa. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That is good alertness. Just eases him off the ball. Nicely shaped ball.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Didier Drogba. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Luis Suarez.
Shevchenko.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
On the field. Number 13, Kiatisak. Number 24, Robert Lewandowski. Number 21, Raul.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Substitution.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's Lewandowski! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Edmilson. Now the ball's gone astray. Looking for options for Moot. He's having a hit! And it's skewed away. Not the most accurate pass.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Threads one in. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Monaco have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vitinha. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end, then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he was quick to react. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He has found the way through. Batistuta! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That's a cute ball. Thuram cuts it out. Nicely weighted ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And no, that was never going to make it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Searching pass he's played there. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Pass somewhat off target. Cannavaro goes long. Looking to play him in. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Short changes him with that pass. Now he's got space here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That has not gone well. Nicely shaped ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Stood up well to him there. And here's Cruyff. Caught offside that time. He's not got that quite right. And that's a goal kick. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Cruyff. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Monaco are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Ronaldinho. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No, he's just misjudged that one. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well timed, excellent interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That has been cut short. Takes a shot! He's delivered all right! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Thuram gets across to intercept that.
Monaco truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Dink through. Not the most accurate pass. Pele. So what can they make of this? And that has put paid to that. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Now that looks a decent... And Cruyff! Off the post! Ronaldinho works it forward. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Cruyff. And here's Batist's chance! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And it's Schneider. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Tries to play it through. Schneider. That's a shade optimistic. Makaleli. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, it's Batistuta!
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been...
And Batistuta! Monaco come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. Goes long and straight. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's being shifted off it. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a searching pass, and he's intervened well there. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, that's clever. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Threads one in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Platini. Foot in.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cruyff. Monaco perhaps contemplating their next change here. And here's Batistuta. Cruyff! Edmilson. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Batistuta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That pass has been well intercepted. Look at the space here. Now the ball in. Ødegaard. Maldini does well to get it back. Looking for the run and the through ball. And this is Cruyff. Batistuta is flagged offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Schneider. Number 22, Ødegaard. Number 7, Johan Cruyff.
Mbappe.
Number 10, Batistuta.
Rijkaard.
Coming on the field,
Bernardo Silva.
number 23,
Knocks it into space.
Park
He can run onto
Number
that.
11,
He's picked his way. And the finish!
Number 13, Pele. Number 20,
Edmilson.
Mbappe.
That pass isn't the best.
Taking place.
Now it's Pele. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Big chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A case now of complete control. Makaleli is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Pele. He's had it taken off him, and that's gone loose. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, super shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cross into the... Bernardo Silva! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Bullet. Oh, perfectly measured that. This could be their final throw of the dice. Monaco with the corner, they're first. Bullet! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision. Mbappe! He's found some space. It's their second corner of the game.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Can he get on the end of this? Ambitious ball here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Tele. And that's it. Monaco cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Monaco desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Manchester United.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
As prolific as they come, Peter, another Dutch predator who has such a desire to be on the end of anything that comes into the box.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. James. Maldini does well to get it back. Makaleli. It's a searching pass. Now that's well seen too. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rodri. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bergobi cannot be beaten that easily. And this is Ronaldo. He's what shoots! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's a really well-measured ball. Crosses it in. He's in a good position here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That ball looks a good one. He's picked his way through. Kimmich. And it's Rodri. First quarter of an hour gone. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Right card! And for a moment, time stood still. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Played into the middle.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
DiMarco. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rodri. And De Ligt. James. Kimmich. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Played out wide. And it's DiMarco. Strong running down that left flank. And across it goes. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Beckenbauer. And it's Kimmich. De Ligt. It's Kimmich. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Spread neatly.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Buffon claims comfortable. Now, can they get him away? Now, this could be... Shapes to shoot!
Oh, taken with style.
And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And here's DiMarco. Kimmich.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
He's in a great position here. Pass somewhat off target. Kimmich. And it's Rodri.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
He's in space and looking for options.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
This possibly the last play of the half.
Bullish header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there. And the first 45 minutes are up. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Monaco are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Changement.
And the second half gets underway.
Rafael Leao.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
DiMarco. And he gets big! Makaleli. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Goes for a shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Changement
We
pour
have
l'AS
got changes
Monaco.
here, from both sides in
Le numéro
fact.
8. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 11. Bale. Attention, changement.
Knocks it into space. Nicely weighted ball. Kimmich. Beckenbauer. DiMarco. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Gavi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
DiMarco puts them all in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Hullet. And he's intervened well there. Monaco with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. That pass has been well intercepted. And he plays one through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Ronaldo with a beautifully timed run. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hullet. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has been cleared. Tries a shot! And he's following up! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Ronaldo at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Monaco find a position of real strength now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Van Nistelrooy. He's looking wide. In by DiMarco. Oh, nicely intercepted. Shifted upfield. Shot could be on. Defending was strong and firm. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Van Nistelrooy. Monaco still have the cards to affect this game. Bale has it out wide and in space. Cristiano Ronaldo! Nicely aimed pass. Van Nistelrooy. Gavi. Rafael Leao is wide and looking to get onto this. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Chers spectateurs, je vais vous demander de souhaiter un excellent anniversaire au gardien du stade.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And it's been played through. Shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Big chance! What can he finish? Early ball out from the back. He's not got that quite right. Now it's Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! Goal! Monaco! First blood drawn. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Mainz are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Torres. Well, that's a danger. And Van Nistelrooy! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Mainz grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Out to the right. Now it's Yamal. Van Nistelrooy. Can he finish? Goal! Mainz! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Yamal. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Park Ji-sung. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Bergomi proves too strong, too smart. It's a pretty loose pass. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Great vision. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Van Nistelrooy.
Pretty robust defending.
That is ended up in no man's land. Marquinhos. And it's Van Nistelrooy. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Van Nistelrooy! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. That's a sharp pass. Monaco are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's burst through. He's found a way through. Here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. It's run loose, who's going to get there? And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Such good technique.
He's picked his way through. Not the most accurate pass. Bergomi cuts out the pass. Pass somewhat off target. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Scholes. Van Nistelrooy. Park Ji-sung opts to play. Van Nistelrooy! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Scholes with the short one. Scholes, he's in a great position here. Chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Monaco have the chance to go the other way. And this is Torres. Makaleli. Tries to pass it, goes for a shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
There's the whistle for half-time.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe, there's the shot! He's scored! And the second half is off to a flyer! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Monaco get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Big chance! He has done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
The goal scorer for Monaco. After
1 moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Rodri. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, nicely intercepted. Monaco have scored 2 quick goals here. And Torres! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Mainz have their 3rd corner. Scholes plays it short. Hullet kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now then, the ball's come loose. No way through, so back it comes. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to play it through. Rodri. Looking for the run. That has not gone well. Van Nistelrooy. Played into space. Monaco perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that was vital. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's Park Ji-sung. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Chance for a shot! Goal! Mainz! And they're back in front. Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Mainz go into the lead. There will be a throw-in. Now it's Torres. That has been cut short.
Monaco may only be 1 behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And that's going to be a booking. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter.
And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 6.
This has become one superb game of football.
15.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Number 7.
Knocks it into space.
Substitutions taking place.
Now that is commitment to the cause. So their fourth corner of the game. Scholes goes short. And he was alert to it.
Mainz really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hullet. Driving forward. It's Park Ji-sung. And here's Messi. He's having a shot! Goal! Mainz! And they've got their lead back. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Mainz get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Messi, can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. And a chance! Sticks it away! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back. Marquinhos. Scholes. Rodri. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And the referee brings it to a close. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established,